An Unholy Alliance by Dr. Michael Youssef. Writer Daniel Nayeri was born in Iran. His mother, Sima, was a wealthy and respected doctor, and his father a dentist. Sima was a devout Shia Muslim, and a Sayyid, literally a holy one, meaning that she was a direct descendant of Muhammad. In Iran it is unthinkable that a Sayyid would abandon Islam. Yet that is exactly what Sima did. After hearing stories about Jesus, she fell in love with him, and her newfound love for Jesus demanded everything of her. Jesus meant more to her than her social standing, her medical career, and even life itself. In Iran, it's a crime for a Muslim to convert to Christianity, punishable by death. Sima knew this, yet she openly proclaimed her Christian faith, and even hung a little cross necklace from the rear-view mirror of her car. This prompted someone to leave an anonymous note on her windshield that read, "If we see this cross again, we will kill you." So Sima replaced the little cross with a much bigger cross, boldly defying the death threat. Daniel recalled, "She could have lived quietly and saved everyone the heartaches that would come if she had kept her head down." But his mother couldn't live that way. When Sima was caught giving help to an underground church, the Islamic government of Iran issued a fatwa, an official deech sentence, against her. So Sima took Daniel and his sister Dina and fled in the dead of night, leaving Daniel's father behind. He wanted nothing to do with Sima's Christian faith. For many months, Sima, Daniel and Dina lived in refugee camps, first in Dubai and later in Italy. They had no money or possessions. Sima had barely escaped with her life and her children. Finally, in 1990, when Daniel was 8 years old, they reached America and settled in Edmond, Oklahoma. They had to learn a new language and adjust to a new culture with unfamiliar foods and strange customs. Being the only Persians their Oklahoman classmates had ever met, Daniel and Dina faced hostility, prejudice and bullying at school. Years later, Daniel recorded his bittersweet memories in his autobiographical novel, Everything Sad is Untrue. Published in 2020, the book went on to win top honours, including a Christopher Award and a Newbery Honour. Though the book is technically a novel, Nayeri says that the story is true, and only names and dialogue have been fictionalized. In the book, he describes his mother, Sima's amazing faith in Jesus. She wanted everybody to have what she had, to be free, to realize that in other religions you have rules and codes and obligations to follow to earn good things. But all you had to do with Jesus was believe he was the one who died for you. And she believed. People ask, okay, but why did she convert? But I don't have an answer for them. How can you explain why you believe anything? So I just say what my mom says when people ask her. She says, because it's true. It's true, and it's more valuable than $7 million in gold coins, and thousands of acres of Persian countryside, and 10 years of education to get a medical degree, and all your family, and a home, and the best cream puffs of Yolfa, and even maybe your life. My mum wouldn't have made the trade otherwise. If you believe it's true that there is a God and he wants you to believe in him and he sent his son to die for you, then it has to take over your life. It has to be worth more than everything else because heaven's waiting on the other side. Daniel Nayeri's mother, Sima, treasured her relationship with Jesus. She treasured it all the more because it cost her everything she'd once had as a devout Muslim in Iran. The love of Jesus and the truth of Jesus are mightier than the sword of Islam. Jesus is the Lord of history, the reason for our hope of heaven. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Because of Jesus, we are not afraid to live, and we are not afraid to die. Like Daniel's mother, Sima, we must live out the truth of the gospel without fear or compromise.